Kody Brown is to blame for the dissolution of the Brown family. There are many reasons why his choices led to the end of 3 of his marriages. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Kody's neglect and favoritism tore the Brown family apart, leading to the departure of multiple wives. The purchase of Kody Pass and the decision to live separately caused further division and resentment. The COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated existing issues and led to the family splitting up during the holidays for the first time. When Sister Wives first premiered in 2010, audiences were introduced to Kody Brown, his 3 wives, and their 13 children, but the family has fallen apart since then. During the inaugural season, Kody met and courted Robin Brown, who later became his 4th wife. Kody adopted her 3 children, and they later had 2 of their own, swelling their numbers to 18 children in total. The dissolution of the Brown family started with Christine Brown's split from Kody during Sister Wives season 17. Christine was Kody's 3rd wife for 25 years and left Kody in 2021. In 2022, after 30 years of marriage, Kody's 2nd wife, Janelle Brown, decided to leave too. Finally, Kody's 1st wife, Mary Brown, was tired of being neglected by Kody and left the plural marriage. This leads Robin, Kody's 4th and newest wife, as his last remaining wife, and Kody deserves the blame for destroying his family. Over the years, Kody would often lament that, in a plural marriage, each wife becomes the head of her own household. With a husband only around every few days, the wives naturally grow more independent and get used to making decisions for themselves and their biological children. Kody grew to resent Christine and Janelle for making unilateral decisions without consulting him, which frustrated the wives and created tension between him and the kids. It didn't help that Christine felt she wasn't getting the intimacy and physical connection she needed from Kody, while Janelle kept trying to make the marriage work with little help from Kody. Tired of moving around so much and living in separate houses, the Browns eventually bought a large plot of land at Kody Pass in Flagstaff, Arizona, with the goal of building a home where they could finally be together as a family. However, the land purchase only caused trouble for the family. For one thing, not all the wives were interested in living in one giant house together. Kody divided the land into lots for each woman to build her own house, but this only created more problems as there were resentments about who got the best lot. When we first met the Browns, the 3 wives and 13 children lived in a large house in Utah. Built by a polygamist, the house featured a suite with its own kitchen for each of the wives. Afraid of the state coming down on them because polygamy was illegal there, Kody decided to move his family out of Utah and into 4 separate homes. Living in separate homes was the beginning of the end for the Brown family. When Utah decriminalized polygamy in 2021, Janelle begged Kody to move back, but he refused, which made it harder to reunite the family. Eventually, the Browns settled down in 4 separate houses on a cul-de-sac in Las Vegas, Nevada. This was the ideal situation, even better than the shared house in Utah. Here, each woman could have her own home, and Kody could easily cross the street to see every single one of his wives and children. However, much like in Utah, Kody got paranoid about Nevada coming after them for polygamy, so he uprooted his entire family again and headed to Arizona. Kody's decision was a huge mistake because the family would never live close together again. Bringing the new wife into his plural marriage changed the dynamics between Kody and his other 3 wives. He made the awkward situation worse when Kody openly favored Robin and spent more time at her house. It became clear to the other wives that what he had with Robin was different from what he shared with them. His favoritism of Robin triggered his falling out with Christine, who became increasingly jealous of their relationship. Also, spending more time with Robin meant spending less time with his other wives, and the neglect wore on all of his relationships, including with his children. Cody's neglect of Mary was a problem even before he married Robin. But once they moved into separate homes, Kody saw less and less of his first wife. With their only child together grown and out of the house, Kody had increasingly little reason to spend nights at Mary's house, and he took advantage of it. Instead of valuing the marriage and working to make Mary happy, he increasingly ignored her and would reject her repeatedly. His mistreatment of his first wife helped set the tone with the other wives he had been neglecting, so he could spend more time with Robin.